Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's RC back to drop another video. How's everybody doing? How everybody feeling? I hope y'all doing good out there. Satisfactory, you heard. So, on this video, I want to talk to y'all about the Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, just my expectations for the season. Just do I feel like we will qualify for another playoff berth? Something that happens rarely in Minnesota when you're rooting for the Timberwolves. I like to say that I feel like we have a roster that is built for immediate winning, but a lot of it is predicated upon the next step development for Anthony Edwards. Um, More than likely, in my eyes, our best superstar since KG, the big ticket, was making his name in Minnesota and doing his thing here in Minnesota. When you got a legend like KG, you just constantly feel like you need somebody to embody that culture, embody that talent, that persona. And I feel Ant is driven. He has the fire, but it's just about the pieces around him. And I'm of the constant mindset, and I've been this way since the end of the offseason. I mean, since the ending of the playoffs where we lost to Denver, who became the eventual NBA champions. I was of the mindset that if Cat, this is it for him. If he can't perform up to the standards in which we expect from a superstar, then I feel like he's got to go. I feel like he's at the trade deadline. If this team is not sitting at a 500 plus record, at least anywhere from 5 to 9 games over 500, maybe it's harsh to some, maybe it's not to others, but Karl-Anthony Towns, we're going to have to start seeing what we can get for him. He more than likely be that next superstar, on his way out the door, because I don't know if he's on the same timeline as Ant. I don't know if he has the same drive. So, yeah, he just probably may have to go. And when it comes down to a talented big that we all know we gave up a hell of a lot for in Rudy Gobert, I just need him to just do two things. And I'm not trying to be harsh again, but all I need from Rudy is to hit the boards and block shots. I don't need him trying to do no fancy footwork. I don't need him trying to score unless it's a putback or a lay-in. I don't need him, taking those shots outside of the paint. We don't need that. It seemed like earlier in the season last year we were trying to do like the Chicago Bulls Ben Wallace experiment, where you think you're going to unleash Rudy Gobert to be this big-time scorer. We don't need it. If Rudy Gobert can give us 8 to 12 points and, a good 13 to 16 rebounds a night and a handful of blocks, I love it. That's what we need to utilize his skill set since we so crazily got him. And I brought in, because as a fan, what was I supposed to do? Everybody was knocking and bashing. So I feel like at times Gobert played Nikola Jokic pretty well. I think he defended him really, really well. Go back and watch it. I feel as though he did a good job, but don't go back and watch it. Take my word for it. But this Minnesota team, we go as far this season as Anthony Edwards can lead us. And if Jaden McDaniels can take another step in his progression, that'd be awesome. If he's able to check his temperament so that he doesn't do crazy things, that would be great. Re-signing Naz Reid and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Very, very undervalued signings. And Nas is a worthy backup center forward, and he can also start. So I like Nas's versatility and love that we was able to bring him back. Nas and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, both teammates that Anthony Edwards likes, so that's always great to bring back some talent that your star player likes. And then not just that, he also and also knows that they have talent. So, in my opinion, guys, we can at least this season win. I'm gonna go out and say that we could probably win like 40. We can go like 46, or even we can do 47 and 33 this year. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get into the 40 plus win mark. For a while, Memphis is gonna be without star guard Ja Morant. So that should bring Memphis back just a little bit. The Lakers, they look like they're going to be a handful, not because of LeBron, but because of what they're putting around him. So they got good potential. Sacramento's probably going to float closer to the top. Phoenix is formidable. Golden State, they may have one more great season in them. So the West is still tough. But I like our chances. Portland's not going to be a problem. Of course, Houston isn't going to really be a problem. And so I just like the outlook. Of course, we'll have to battle with teams like Oklahoma City. They're going to be very competitive with that great young squad that they have. But I just truly believe that I believe in Anthony Edwards, like 110% I do. And I feel like he has what it takes, guys. I feel like he's got that cross between Jimmy Butler and Michael Jordan. And I'm not comparing them, but I'm just saying I feel like he's a hybrid of the sorts. But in my opinion, he's a better shooter than Jimmy Butler is. And his athleticism is off the charts. So I say that, the sky is very much the limit for Ant. And if he can just lock down consistently, night in, night out, in which he pretty much essentially does that. I'm not saying he doesn't, but, there's a few times when Ant's not locked in, and, I don't like, it's not like he's not locked in like Andrew Wiggins, who showed up sometimes, but not all of the time. Ant mostly shows up, but like take the play-in game, for example. We could add the 7th seed, but I don't knock him for that because he answered the bell in that first round matchup against Devin. Anthony Edwards played absolutely fantastic. So I don't hold that against the young kid because he still is a young guy. And, but we're just trying to change the culture. And Mike Conley does that, him being repaired with Rudy Gobert. So, there should be no reason for inconsistent play this season. Shouldn't. We should get at least 47 wins, hold each other accountable, play together as a team. There's going to be nights when Ant goes on the tear, Cat goes on the tear. If Cat really wants to be here, this season is it, man. This is you, because stars, they do get traded, And sometimes it's not because the star wants to be traded. It's because the organization wants to move on from said star. So from said star. So with that being said, guys, this has been a Timberwolves video brought to you by RC, here where we talk everything from Caitlin Clark, Iowa Hawkeyes, Las Vegas Aces, Minnesota Timberwolves, Indiana Pacers, and the UCLA Bruins and the Purdue Boilermakers. Those are all my teams. With that being said, like, share, subscribe. You can't see the door, but I'm out of it. Peace.